Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be, I'm going to do a little nibbling because I haven't had anything to eat today. It's storming outside and it's probably after 5 p.m. So I made these hush puppies, so I'm going to nibble on hush puppies. And today is going to be about weight loss and diabetes. The previous video I did was weight loss and why you may not be losing. So as a diabetic, it's a lot harder for a diabetic to lose weight than anyone. And that's because blood sugar play a role in weight loss with diabetics. I know this because I was a diabetic for some years, and I'm happy to say now that I'm in remission of diabetes. I've ridded myself of diabetes. I used to take metformin. I don't take anything for diabetes now. But what I actually did was I started taking black seed oil, and I started using black seed powder. And through a little research and watching some videos, it said that black seeds and black seed oil, but black seeds can actually rid you of diabetes. And I've been taking it, and I have not been taking metformin for over 2 years now, or just about 2 years, one or the other. But back to the main topic, weight loss and diabetes. Now, if you are diabetic, and I have my notes here, so you're going to see me look down, and you're not able to lose weight, first things first, you have to get your blood sugar under control. And as a diabetic, most or all diabetics should know that starch is the enemy, and when you eat a lot of starch, it raises the blood sugar. That's probably why what I'm about to say about keto is like the best thing for people with diabetes, because it helps you stay in control of your blood sugar. And keto also is one of the things I did too when I was taking the black seed powder and oil and things that helped me get my diabetes under control and rid myself of it. So again, blood sugar is the first thing you have to get under control. You have to monitor your blood sugar a few times a day. And fat like olive oil, meats, fatty meats, and butter, things like that does not raise your blood sugar. That's why most people suggest keto for people with diabetes, because you have to worry about the insulin resistance. You have to worry about the stress. The stress causes cortisol, to your cortisol levels to raise, and if your body's in stress, you're not going to lose weight. If you're diabetic and your blood sugar is high, you're not going to lose weight. Your blood sugar has to be under control, and it has to be at a normal level for you to lose weight effectively. Now, we do have two different types of diabetes. We have type 1 and we have type 2. Type 1 is a whole different ballgame, a whole different animal. Type 1 is where the body don't produce enough insulin, so they have to give the body insulin. Type 2 is when the body produces too much insulin. And every time we eat, our body produces insulin. That's why with keto and fasting, it works well for a diabetic. Like myself, I eat twice a day. I fast every day, because fasting is one of the best things for diabetics too. Because as long as you're not eating, your body's not producing insulin. And when you do eat, if you eat something like a vegetable and a fatty meat, it's going to raise those levels, but not that high as to as if you had bread or mashed potatoes or rice or pasta or something like that. Then it's going to go sky high. And your body will have to work really hard at getting those levels back down, because the insulin is going to produce like crazy. And what hurts the body with diabetes is your body have to fight so much. Because every time you put something in your mouth and eat, your body starts to fight with trying to keep the insulin levels under control. But as you're eating, it's just producing too much insulin. So for type 2 diabetes, if you're trying to lose weight, my suggestion for you, get into research and research keto. Keto will be the best thing for a person with type 2 diabetes. Fasting and keto will work very well. You will lose a nice amount of fat, and you will get those sugar levels down under control. You might even get yourself off of off of the metformin or whatever medications you're taking for diabetes. Some people use insulin. I've never used insulin. And another thing, metformin makes you gain weight, and they know it. They know it. Some of the doctors will tell you you probably could gain weight using metformin, and if you look at, you read the paper that comes with the prescription bottles, and I read them all, and I always research the medication. So I was upset with the doctor because the doctor's telling me at that time how much weight I had to lose, but church is giving me something that's making me gain. So how is that possible? But again, fasting is one of the best things for a diabetic. Fasting and keto, both of those, because they work hand in hand. Like I said, I eat 2 meals per day. You have to test your blood sugars regularly. And I'm counting macros. Macros is when you count your carbs, your fats, and your proteins. You put your information into the TDEE calculator and come up with how much how much calories, or macros you're supposed to have for that day. When you first get started, it's going to be a little hard. Everything, it just is. It's going to be a little hard. But you need to get that TDD, and you download it online, TDEE calculator, and get MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal will help you keep in control of the calories, the calories and the macros that you're consuming today. Help you keep it to a level where your body's supposed to, a level that your body's supposed to take and be able to consume. Also, the TDEE calculator, that will tell you how much calories and macros that your body can have in one day. You need to come out here. Okay, so the TDEE calculator, this is something that I didn't say on my last video, but the TDEE calculator, what it calculates in the beginning is your maintenance calories. Maintenance calories are calories that if you are a person that are already at the weight that you want to be, then those are the calories that you will consume daily. If you are a person that wants to lose weight, which we call cutting, you will subtract 500 calories from that maintenance weight, or 750 calories. If you subtract 500, you should lose a pound a week. If you subtract 750, you should lose a pound and a half a week. That's what's called cutting. Now, if you want to bulk, say you're a person that want to pick up a few pounds, and some people like to bulk and then cut, and that's what most bodybuilders or people that's trying to put on muscle, they like to bulk then cut. If you're trying to bulk, you're going to add an extra 200 or 300 calories to that maintenance. Then when you gain like 10 or 20 pounds, then they normally cut again, and then they start to get buff up. They'll start getting buff. But that's what's called cutting and bulking. Cutting is subtracting calories, and bulking is adding calories. But at this point, if you're a diabetic and you're trying to lose weight, you're not going to want to bulk. You just want to cut. So I did want to make that point. Again, if you did not understand, when you put all your information into the TDEE calculator, what it's going to come up with is your maintenance calories. If you're at a weight that you want to be, those are the calories that you follow. If you're not and you want to lose weight, whatever those calories are that you came up with, you subtract it by 500, you should lose a pound a week, or you subtract it by 750, and that should lose a pound and a half a week. Okay, that's mainly about it for the weight loss and diabetics. The thing, like I said, the best thing for a person with diabetes that's trying to lose weight is keto. Keto is the best thing. I know I didn't touch on everything because I try not to make the videos so long, and try not to make them complicated, you know, as to which people can understand. So that's what the comments are for. If you have any questions or anything about anything that I said, put it down in the comments, and I will respond to you and answer whatever questions that you may have for me. I hope all goes well, and that if you are diabetic, even if you're not, that you try keto. Keto is a really, really good program, but it's like really the best for people with diabetes. So this is the V, which is me, and I am signing out. I'll see you guys again on the next one, and thanks again for watching.